Hey guys, welcome back to Lifestyle Pop. For those of you who don't yet know me, I'm Vanush, and today we are going to be unboxing a bag. So it's been a while since I've unboxed a bag. Most of my YouTube videos have been more luxury travel, hotel reviews and whatnot, which is actually my favorite thing to do. But while I was traveling this winter, I got this special little baby. Not so baby, to be honest with you, and I think I want to share it with you and show it to you. Pre-story. So I generally don't like to go to Hermes shops anywhere in the world. Like if I'm traveling somewhere like in Rome, I won't go to Hermes and ask for a bag because I'm not their client. And as I've said previously in some of my videos, for those of you who don't know, Hermes works by client basis. So for example, if you are a client at a store, most of the time, because you have a history with them, they're going to give you a bag twice a year. Now, I personally shop at two stores, Monaco and Gstaad, and I still do get one bag from each or just two bags from one, but I don't like expect the other one to give me two more bags. They have actually centralized that system, so now in Switzerland, they can see if you've already bought one in France and etc. etc. For those who are trying to, like, you know, crack the system a little bit. And I think I jumped the gun here. So for those of you who don't actually know, there are quota bags. So Kellys and Birkins are quota bags. For most people who are into these kind of videos, they already know that. But for those of you who might be new to this, Hermes doesn't offer Kellys, Birkins, or Constance to just anybody who walks in. In fact, nowadays, they don't even offer any other bags that they have. But if they do offer it, it's because you're a client, because you have a substantial history with the brand and with the particular shop, working with the same SA, or maybe not even, it can be a different SA. Some people think it has to do with your SA, but it actually has really to do with your history. If you've bought ready to wear, if you bought jewelry, if you bought scarves, shoes, homeware, etc. And of course, you are then within your rights to request what they call a quota bag. Now, I myself don't necessarily understand what a quota bag per se means in their system, but for us consumers, what it is a Birkin or a Kelly, and each customer, each client can only get two of those per year. Even if you're a super VIP customer, you still get only two per year. And yeah, well, that's pretty much it. And while I was traveling in Gstaad, as you've probably seen in my other videos or on my Instagram, if you're following me, if you don't, do follow me because it's a lot of cool content, a lot of cool reels, and a lot of stories which are real time and people love that. I was in Gstaad, went to Hermes because I requested a bag there, a different bag, a long time ago, and I thought that perhaps it's arrived. It hadn't arrived, but my SA there, who is a wonderful young man, offered me this right here, which in so many levels, it's like a holy grail bag. And so many people would probably kill for this one. Mine was just like the accidental offer, which I'll show you now, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more. And let's go. So as you can see, the box is like in a pristine condition. It's not yet been opened by me since I purchased the bag, only in the store. For the first time, in fact, I'm seeing this kind of thick ribbon. Normally it's a much slimmer ribbon, so I don't know, comment if any of you guys know whether this is like a new thing they're doing or it's just something that I haven't yet experienced for whatever reason, and I've been shopping Hermes for years and years. So anyways, ta-da! Everybody goes, are you ready at this part? But actually there's still the dust bag. So now, honestly, when he opened it for me in store, I was not ready at all for it. My eyes popped out of my head. I was like, oh wow. And to be honest with you, when my eyes popped out of my head, I wasn't entirely sure if that was like a happy pop out or, you know, I kind of didn't want this pop out because I wasn't looking for a bag like this. I was looking for something a lot more low-key, a lot more, you know, wearable and easy to go for, to go with, etc. But then I realized that there's actually a lot of outfits in my closet that I've recently bought, and I will show you that in another video because it's just worth it. And I'm going to wear this bag with those outfits. So stay tuned and subscribe and like, and maybe turn on notifications so that you are notified when I post that video because it's going to be worth it. Anyways, without longer ado, meet the All right, I always do this wrong. So, this is a Kelly Cellier Crocodile Porosus Lissé in black. So Kelly 32 in black crocodile, in other words. When I said Cellier, I have said this before in one of my videos, but for those of you who have just joined the channel, a Cellier is the one that has the stitching on the outside, and then there's a retourné version which has the stitching on the inside with like a little pipeline. I'll try to show you that here. So it just has like a little pipeline. The Cellier is the more classic version. The retourné came later. Anyways, more about this bag right here. So guys, this bag is a big rarity. Now, not a lot of people would be able to get this in store. Most of the time it would be like at an auction or resale websites such as lifestylepop.com, for example, which is our website that specializes in luxury goods resale. But also we don't really specialize at like premium items that, like, you know, sell at a premium. So First Dibs and other resale like Jane Finds, who specializes in particularly bags, would be able to, you know, store something like this probably. Anyway, so this is a 32 size. It's rather large. This is the kind of bag that I would only wear for like evenings. So if I'm going to like a nice dinner, I would never wear it to an event because I would only wear a small bag to an event. Whoever wears this to an event is just trying to show off their bag, in my opinion. But I would definitely wear this to a nice dinner where I do want to be able to fit a lot of things in my bag, and I want to be able to carry all my belongings without trying to like fit them in. But at the same time, you know, I wanted to match my evening wear, let's say. And this ticks all of those boxes. It's a very, very classy, beautiful bag. So the crocodile is Porosus, which is the most expensive type of crocodile that they use in Hermes. They use 3 types. They use a typical alligator, which I have noticed that mostly they like to make their matte crocodile bags in Mississippian alligator. Then they have the Niloticus crocodile, which is the second most expensive, and aside from the Himalaya, of course, they use that one for the Himalaya. Come to think of it, I feel like nowadays they use that mainly for the Himalaya, but you never know. And then there's the Porosus crocodile, which is this one, and it is the most expensive crocodile used by the Hermes and I think other brands as well. Some other brands, in fact, have actually stopped using crocodile altogether. They only use alligators. I'll tell you a little secret. Even though these ones are more expensive, I prefer the alligator skin because the scales are much larger, and the crocodile, how'd you tell a crocodile apart from an alligator? Not the animal, the skin. Crocodiles have the little dot on each scale. Alligator doesn't have that. Alligator has much bigger scales, and they normally do not have like a little dot. I think it's like a hair follicle or something like that in the animal kingdom. So there we go. Here it is. Would I prefer to get a 28 size or 25 for this type of bag? Yes, definitely, because it will be more of an evening bag. It will be much smaller, and I would still be able to fit all my junk in it. But am I happy with this? Yes, absolutely. I think it's very cool. I think it can be styled in a lot of different ways. In fact, I'm not going to take credit for it. My SA offered to style it in like a biker look, for example. If you have like a leather jacket and like something shiny, lots of metal and so on, this could really work with it. Or a very, very classic clean look. But as I said, stay tuned for another video where you can find my looks that I'll style particularly for this bag. In fact, I will do a video with just looks that I styled particularly for this bag. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like this bag. Let me know what you think of it. One thing before I leave though is one of the things I wasn't sure if I wanted is I've been a little bit off exotic skins, particularly crocodile or lizard. I don't mind ostrich. I love ostrich, in fact. But another thing with crocodile in particular, I try not to buy lissé, which is shiny in French, because they're not so durable. So for example, when I'm touching it, very often you will see like hand marks, and then I'll have to like wipe it. And if you ever get caught in the rain with this, it will stain. So it'll have all these like nasty little dots all over the leather, and it will stay there forever unless you give it back to Hermes for them to like polish it for you and fix it up for you, and you're still not guaranteed that that's possible to do. So it's a risk for any lissé bag. So if you buy a shiny croc leather bag, from any brand whatsoever. It doesn't just have to be Hermes. Make sure it's not raining because your bag will be destroyed. Anyway, so I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and as I said earlier, comment what you think of the bag, comment what you think of the video, and yeah, I mean, see you soon. Toodles.